Jose Antonio Rivera gets the test of his young boxing life versus Sal Lopez. A win for Jose and a world title shot could be just 3 fights away. Tonight's a night that'll play a big part in Jose's future, and he doesn't plan to disappoint his city, his fans, or his family.
The way I'm thinking, see, I put a lot of pressure on myself. The way I'm thinking is I have to win this fight, but I don't just want to win the fight. I want to win convincingly. Look as the best that I can be. I'll try to block out the USA fight part, you know, that's going to be on TV and stuff. Just concentrate on him in the ring and just act like it's any other fight. I fought him in the amateurs in the National Golden Gloves in Iowa, and I lost a 3-2 split decision. So you know, amateurs is a whole different game, you know. That's 3-4 years ago. My last fight where I got cut on my eye, where I let the guy come in to me, you know, we clashed heads, and we've been working on keeping my hands where the guy don't get too close inside, you know, and once he is inside, I have to unload. He'll have his fans there, you know, he's right over the bridge where the fight's going to be at. So he's favored, you know, the people are going to be cheering for him. He's fought there before, so he's known there, you know, so I just have to change that, you know, I have to say, okay, you know, I'm also somebody you can cheer for too. When I say open the doors, for me, it would help out in every aspect, you know, where financially we can start doing better, you know, bigger fights, more money, and I can provide more for my family, you know, and that's the #1 thing now, is I have to take care of my family. Cut the ring, work the body, and get real close to him.
Lopez followed that plan, getting as close as one could get. The clash of heads ended the fight in the second round, a technical draw, in a bout in which Lopez showed no fear, not in awe, and was taking the fight to the former champ. Lopez takes his fight to undefeated Jose Rivera tonight, a 21-0 hot prospect who, like Lopez, does not take a step backward.
I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna show him that there's no quitting me. I'm gonna put fear in his heart. You know, he's gonna come at me, and I'm gonna come right back at him. You know, and he's gonna say, you know, he's in for a tough fight. We just gotta go at it then, cause I'm the type of fighter I like to fight too. I come from Jersey. I'm coming to fight. I like to rumble too. And I can box, you know, but I can mix it up.
Two tough young welterweights talking the same game, understanding what's in store tonight. Lopez and Rivera each oozing with self-confidence.
Jose Rivera fights 100%. He gives his best every time he fights. And he does what it takes to win the fight. If we get a fight, you know, throwing bombs, one of us is going down, but it's not going to be me.
Sal Lopez, a fighter who fights every second of every minute of every round. He only knows one way to fight, and that is aggressive. He calls himself a forward fighter. Best punch is that left uppercut.
And Jose Rivera, who has that impressive 21-0 record, but has really never fought above the club fighter level. He's been matched very carefully, has rarely lost a round in his 21 fights, and he is taking the step up. Time to see where he is, and he should find that out tonight against Sal Lopez. Taking a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Castrol.
Hi, Stacy, man.
Lopez stockier. He's actually a pound over the welterweight limit. He gives away 4 inches in reach to Rivera, who wants to keep Lopez at the end of his punches. At the blue horizon, these are the rules. In Pennsylvania, standing 8 count is in effect. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Saved by the bell only in the final round. Scoring on the 10-point must scoring system. We're ready for the introductions. Let's go into the ring. And here's Ed Darian.
Live from the legendary Blue Horizon, here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Peltz Boxing Promotions and Budweiser, the king of beers, proudly present USA Network's Tuesday Night Fights. Is approved by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, the Honorable George Becotto, Commissioner, Greg Serb, Executive Director. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round welterweight bout, referee Charles Scarillo. And now, my good friends, introducing the principals. First in the red corner, wearing the blue trunks with the white and red trim. He weighed in at 145 1/2 pounds. This young man is undefeated in 21 pro bouts with 16 big knockouts. A native of North Philadelphia, and now making his home in Worcester, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Jose Antonio Rivera. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the gold and red trim. He weighed in at an even 148 pounds. He has 17 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws with 10 knockouts. He is a native of San Sebastian, Puerto Rico, and now making his home in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, here is sizzling Sal Lopez.
All right, gentlemen, we gave you instructions in the ring. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Are there any questions? Good luck to you. Shake hands.
Former 3-time New Jersey Golden Gloves champion Sal Lopez, who was ranked number 11 in the world by the IBF prior to the Camacho fight, but because he fought that IBC title fight, that number 11 ranking in another division was taken away, those silly bickering organizations. So he has to work himself up right now, and he faces a guy in Jose Antonio Rivera, who he had met about 5-6 years ago on the way towards the National Golden Gloves crown. Lopez winning a split decision, but both fighters agreeing they're certainly much different fighters now.
About 80 amateur fights for Sal Lopez. He 70-8. Fought Ricky Myers, lost in 3 rounds to Myers. Jose Rivera had 40-15 as an amateur. He also fought Hector Lopez. We talked about him fighting Sal, who he's facing tonight. Also Hector Lopez as an amateur.
Both very hungry fighters, both with big hearts, as you heard them speak.
Yeah, and both of them know how important a fight of this magnitude is. 2 young fighters who appear to be on their way up. Rivera said this is really a stepping stone for both of us, although Lopez comes into this fight thinking that he has the major advantage because he has the win in the amateurs and he has that fight with Camacho. Fight really only 2 rounds because of the accidental clash of heads.
Past the halfway mark of round number 1 in the scheduled 10-round welterweight bout. And it is a feeling out process. Both fighters said they would take the fight to one another, but right now in this process, this is where Rivera wants to be. He wants to keep Lopez at a distance, keep him at the end of his punches. Inside a minute to go in the first.
Yeah, he wants to use aggression, but he also wants to get extension on his punches. He says, I'm going to keep him at the distance so I can land my punches. I'm going to take it to him, and I'm going to pick up a fast pace. That by moving in and using locking the elbows in each one of his arms.
Rivera thinks he is the stronger of the 2. 30 seconds to go in the first. He has 16 knockouts in his 21 wins. Lopez with 10 KOs in 17 victories. Lopez
said, I'm going to fight on the inside tonight because Rivera is 3 inches taller than I'm going to be right in front of him, wear him down inside.
Closing seconds of the first. Tonight's boxing is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles and ATVs. Get to your dealer now for the lowest deals of the year. By Mobil. At Mobil, we've been changing oil for over 125 years. And by Budweiser, official sponsor of the 1996 Olympic Summer Games. This Bud's for you.
Better known as Columbus Boulevard.
Sizzling Sal. Nothing really sizzling in that first round.
Waiting for him to jab.
No, in the
Stepping with the jab.
past, he's always been a slow starter.
You know what I mean?
In that Camacho fight, though, he changed his tactics.
And no action out there.
Said, I have to start fast tonight. Jose Torres in his corner.
And only a foul.
Okay, second down. Jose, get the corner for you. Line up.
Smiley Hayward also over there in that corner. Sizzling Sal.
This baby face, Sal Lopez, married, the father of 4.
That's right.
26-year-old Sal Lopez.
A 7-year-old boy, a 3-year-old boy, and 2 twin, 1-year-old twin.
Getting the jab out is Rivera.
Good fast-paced first round for Rivera. Trying to pick it up with this second round. Rivera would be well served with that jab. Lopez the shorter. Keep Lopez out at bay is what Rivera wants to do. Good right hands. Watch your head. No pulling behind the head, says Charlie Scrillo.
Sal Lopez not as aggressive as he was completely hyped up against Camacho.
Not at all, but he's picking his shots, wasting very few punches here in this second round. He's looking around for the holes, too. He's trying to allow Rivera to commit, and then he wants to score, counter. He says his best punch is the left uppercut, Sal. And watch him lean over to use that. The reason he likes that punch so much, he puts all of his weight over that left foot when he throws it. There it is again. Nice shot. Closing the gap. Good right hand from Lopez.
Halfway through the second round. Lopez with the lean. Lopez undefeated in his last 11 fights. Rivera has won all 21 of his. But not against the competition that Lopez has faced. 1 minute to go in the second round. Lopez with 2 big victories over undefeated Jamal Corbin. He came off the canvas twice in the first round to stop Corbin in the 4th, and then for the USBA title defeated the veteran 28-4 Tony Martin in a close split decision.
In a fight that he says, I came out slow, but I finished strong. Something that he may be doing in this fight here. He had a slow start in that first round, picking up just a notch this second round, keeping the pressure on and hitting the body. In these 10-round fights, the body punches really accumulate.
Inside 15 seconds to go in the second round. Now 10 seconds left, and we'll pause for a word from your local cable systems. Action at the blue. Al Albert along with the champ Sean O'Grady ringside. Glad to have you with us on another night of USA's Tuesday night fights. Starting it off with this one, Sizzling Sal Lopez in the all-black trunks, 17-1-2 with 10 knockouts, trying to be one of the up-and-comers in the welterweight division. And another guy trying for the same thing is Jose Rivera with the black and white and red trim. Won all 21 of his fights. He was born here in Philadelphia, and at the age of 4 moved up to Worcester, Mass.
4-5, Jose. 4-5.
And one thing that Jose Rivera, who's caught there,
Dig that body. Dig it.
And swings back. One thing Rivera has now, and he has for the last 3.5 months in his corner, one of the premier trainers in Jesse Reed, who is a trainer, a coach, a motivator.
Come on, son, push off that back leg.
Really, he's more than a trainer. He's more of a teacher.
Snap, son, snap.
Hear what he's saying? Push
That's the
off
way
that
to
back
block.
foot.
Show me something, Jose.
That's to show some power.
It to me, son. Show it to
Good
me.
motivator in the
Come
corner.
on.
Jesse Reed.
Keep popping, son. Keep popping.
Well, he took over
That's it.
Rivera, and he
Another one.
noticed that he had a great offensive attack, but Rivera in his fights was getting so excited.
That's it. Do it again, Jose.
He was off
Do it
balance.
Again. Do it again.
He was holding his hands a little bit too low under his chin and was relying so much on offense that he forgot about defense. And one thing that Jesse Reed is trying to instill in Rivera is that defensive game, make him aware of defense
Now right hand.
while taking nothing away from the offense.
Right, and that's the confidence in the corner that Rivera goes into this fight with. He says, I'm training harder, and now I have a legitimate shot at being a contender.
Punch and step, Jose.
Antonio
Punch and
Rivera
step. That's it. Punch and step.
saying about Jesse Reed. Jesse Reed, an outstanding trainer. It's like rock'em sock'em robots, and if you can rely on your trainer, they can use their thumbs to control you through the fight and guide you through the match. That's what Jesse Reed is outstanding at. Now, already here in this fight, in those first few rounds, you saw the punches, how tight they were from Jose Antonio Rivera. The punches from Lopez, loose, fluid, really systematic shots from him. A lot of the power was left out of the punches of Rivera from the strain. He's trying to go out there and knock out Lopez. He wants to throw every punch as a home run ball. Really tight, but this is a big opportunity for him. With right hand.
Well, this would certify Rivera being there.
Yeah, no roll from Lopez. He's not afraid to take two shots to get in one of his own.
And this one just starting to warm up. Scheduled for 10. Packed house at the Blue Horizon. Round number 4. Between two young welterweights, 22-year-old Jose Rivera with his back to you. Sal Lopez, the age of 26, from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Rivera from Worcester, Mass. And it has heated up in round number 4. Both fighters taking 3 rounds to try to discover things, find their marks, and here in the 4th come out with a little more intensity.
Oh yeah, get into the mode of the fight. It usually takes the veteran professionals, as I've said before, a few rounds to get going, to get warmed up. And look at Lopez this round as compared to the last round. Trying to put his punches in there. Rivera, though, still trying to knock out with every shot. Good uppercut from Rivera. He's got Lopez backing up.
Right, straight right by Rivera, and the left hook by Rivera.
Pick him up, Jose. Pick him up. Right hand of the body, left hook. Right hand of the body, left hook.
Jesse Reed wants the right hand. You may even hear him all the way over here. Right hand to the body, and then followed by the left hook.
The only problem is Sal Lopez knows that too. He's watch out for the right hand and the left hook. Oh, there's the left hook to the body from Lopez. Lopez controlling now with his power. Just moving in, walking through Rivera's shots.
Ooh, Lopez with the left hook. Rivera, though, extending the jab, trying to load up with the right.
Yeah, Rivera's got to use the speed, and he was throwing such hard shots in those first 3 rounds, he may not have much speed left. Those hard punches took a lot of the speed off of his shots. Doing a good job of staying on the outside. We've not seen very many clinches in this fight.
Of Rivera's 16 knockouts, 14 of them have come in the first 3 rounds. So he has passed that comfort zone. And of course, none of those fighters of the caliber of Lopez. Lopez now turning it up.
Now on the attack, and they have been working with Rivera on his defense. He will certainly need it the next 6 rounds.
Lopez in his corner, told to pick it up. Said this guy is nothing.
It's easy for the corner to say.
There's the time remaining in the fourth.
Turning point of this fight was this round for Lopez. He took control back.
Sizzling Sal starting to get the flame going, and you could hear how he feels it now.
Yeah, he turned up that heat in that last round.
And also turning up the heat was Jesse Reed in the corner of Jose Rivera, telling Jose, hey, you're too relaxed out there. Take this guy out now. Show me something here in round 5.
Yeah, he wants Rivera to move forward. That last round, it was Rivera just running, just trying to stay away, so defensive away from Lopez. Now he wants Rivera to take control, to take it to Lopez. There's a good right uppercut from Rivera. Rivera has more power when he moves in.
And Rivera now forcing Lopez to the ropes. Rivera is not used to losing not just fights, but even rounds. He has fought 76 rounds coming in. And wait a second, Lopez
complaining that he forgot his mouthpiece. Wow, I forgot my mouthpiece. Oh wait, he broke his jaw. I'm not quite sure what's happened here.
May have broken his jaw.
Right throat. He's squinting.
Yeah, stop.
He broke his jaw. He had his mouthpiece in. Wow.
So Sal Lopez, who is just starting to turn it on, in stunning fashion.
You know something? That's what Jesse Reed saw. That's what a good trainer, a good teacher can do for you. Here's what happened. Lopez got tagged. Rivera moving forward with his punches, putting his weight behind on that right hand right there. He knew it. He knew it right there. They tell me when you get your jaw broke, you can hear it crack in your head. And right there, he said, that's enough.
You mean that's the one thing that didn't happen to you?
Yes, it is. Well, there were a number of things that didn't happen to me, and I'm glad that never happened to me, and I'll tell you why. You have to get your teeth wired together. They have to make that, they can't put a cast on your jaw, but they wire your teeth together so you don't move that joint where it breaks, and consequently you have to end up eating soup or drinking malts for the next 6 weeks. They're going to wire his mouth shut. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts every time your heart beats. That sends pain out of your jaw. Here's a look at where it happened. There's the right uppercut is the punch that did it. The mouth a little bit open, and the jaw just cracked. Oh, that hurts. Now right here, he knew it. He knew it. My jaw is broke, that's all. He can't even close his mouth. Oh.
And also broken is his 11-fight undefeated streak. Sal Lopez, just when he was taking control of the fight, takes that shot, and Jose Rivera, the 22-year-old, pulls off this upset and goes to 22-0. Let's get the official announcement here now from Ed Darian.
Ladies and gentlemen, Principal Sal Lopez unable to continue. Therefore, referee Charles Scarillo stops this bout at 56 seconds. That's 5-6 seconds of the 5th round, and a winner by a TKO and still undefeated, Jose Antonio Rivera.
You know, he may want to attribute this win to Jesse Reed. Remember that 4th round, how defensive Jose Rivera was. He was moving, he was boxing. He was not able to connect with the hard shots. In that 5th round, Jesse Reed told him, he said, go forward, Jose. Put pressure on him and put your power behind your shots. Show me something. That's what he did, and he went out and he broke the jaw of Sal Lopez. Again, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Jesse Reed controlled Sal Lopez's broken jaw and Jose Rivera with his thumbs.
Jesse Reed told him to take this guy out now, followed to perfection. Jose Rivera picks up the big win.